Good morning. My name is Natasha Harper-Madison. I get the honor of being the Mayor Pro Tem in the city of Austin, the place where I was born and raised. I'm looking out at this thing here, and it means a lot to a lot of us, and more to some of us than others. This stretch of highway right here, this is the deadliest roadway we have in Austin. It is the physical manifestation of a segregationist past and segregationist policies. It's the poster child of car-choked mobility systems. It pumps countless tons of carbon and pollutants every single year into the air we breathe. And right now, TxDOT thinks the best way to build I-35 is to build more I-35. On the same day the department showed us its latest proposals for this highway, the United Nations issued a blockbuster report. It warned us that time is quickly running out to take the kind of meaningful action that will prevent the worst case scenarios of climate change. Just this year alone, we've seen a monster hurricane in the east, out of control fires in the west, and a catastrophic winter storm right here in the capital city of Texas. These outcomes are going to get worse, and their impacts are going to fall disproportionately harder on Black and brown and lower income families and communities. Those are the same communities that have historically been hurt by big urban highway investments. I'd like to think that we're past that point in our history, but TxDOT's top-down approach is still relying on the same outdated play from the same outdated playbook. When you add more space for cars, more cars will always fill up that space. Once again, they're proposing to take the space for people and give it to cars. They want to displace scores of businesses and residences, run 20 lanes of freeway throughout downtown Austin, and for what? Yesterday, they told us it won't even provide meaningful congestion relief. We're talking about a $5 billion project that will cause a decade of displacement and disruption. And on day one, it could be even more congested than it is right now. Something needs to be done about I-35, but the final plan needs to be no wider and no higher than what we have right now. It needs to reflect our community's values when it comes to mobility, safety, carbon emissions, and reconnecting our very fragile and fractured communities. And the final plan needs to do more than just pay lip service to transit. It needs to complement rather than compete with our Project Connect investments. That community-vetted, voter-approved plan includes a historic sum to prevent displacement and not cause more of it. Like Project Connect, whatever we decide to do with I-35 will be a decision that our kids and our grandkids will have to live with. Will they look at this roadway in 50 years and see it like we do, as one big, loud mistake? Or will they be proud of progressive, forward-looking choices that we made? We only have one shot at this, so let's make sure we get it right. I appreciate y'all coming out this morning.